There we are. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Becky.
Oh my goodness.
Yay.
This is so exciting.
We're together. It's so awesome.
I'm going to quick look at the chat. I'm not sure. Penny Sue said I'm confused 4:30. They must have been in here super early.
Yeah.
It's at 8 o'clock when I checked it tonight. Hi, Miss Paula. And Cricket's here already. And Janine.
Hi, guys.
Everybody's saying hi to each other.
Hi.
All right. So what's really funny is, well, there's always something comes up because we live in the same town as all of our family.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my nieces is coming to do an internship here in Colorado Springs. And so Jeff's brother brought her into town and they're like, oh, we're going to have dinner over at Mom's tomorrow night. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be live. I got to go. Bye. So they're all like, when are you going to be on, Aunt Becky? I'm like, well, you have to subscribe so you can watch. They're all like, how do you do that? What do you mean you sell stuff? Hi, Chris. Hi, Claudia. Is it actual Claudia birthday day today?
Today is her birthday, so I don't know if we want to sing happy birthday to Claudia. Do you sing, Becky?
No, Barbie has a wonderful voice. You're more than welcome to partake.
Okay, everybody in the chat.
You ready?
Wherever you're at home, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Claudia. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. There we go. We have had the pianist out at the lodge for a couple meetings, and I start I'm like, God bless. I'm like, oh no, somebody else has to start the songs. I can't do it. I'm not the singer. So, hi, Amelia, Midge. I'm wonderful. So, hello, Miss Paula. Gracious, task. I see every, and so I guess we do stuff. Well, I'm not on the, but
Becky, is anybody in the house that has the internet on?
Nobody's.
She's like this.
I know. How about that? Is that any better?
That is much better.
I turned my Wi-Fi on, so maybe that's better.
Okay, we're good.
Because I forget, I turn off my Wi-Fi when I'm out running around because I constantly get notifications and
I do too.
Waste my battery. Then I forget to turn it on and blah, blah, blah. So here we are. Okay, good. Wonderful. So I am Becky with Vintage Viking Treasures. And this is, where are you? You're over here. This is Barbie from Punkfunknjunk. Graciously accepted my invitation to come on with a sale for me tonight.
No hesitation whatsoever.
So this will be fun. Okay, good, Claudia. I'm glad it's better. And Chris has given us thumbs up. I hope that's for better quality as well. Cricket is too. So good. So quick and dirty, as my friend Barb says, is that I ship out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, right smack in the middle of the state. I try to invoice within 48 hours, and I hope that you can pay within 48 hours, and then I try and get things shipped out to you within 48 hours. That being said, there's always an exception to the rule. And this week I have 4 lives. So I'm going to try and see how it goes. Because I like to combine shipping, but it gets really complicated. So I might do 2 invoices and 2 invoices might be it, or they might just get their own, and then I will, as the week gets later, I will probably not charge as much shipping, so it's reduced together. That's probably what will happen. Otherwise, it just gets to be a hot mess, and I don't have room to keep open boxes. I tried that in December. It worked well for that I did, but I don't have room to do that all the time. So I learned my lesson is that It's doable, but I prefer not to. So that's my plan. Where are you shipping out of, Miss Barbie?
Well, I'm shipping out from the home state of Miss Becky, which is Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota, so that is where I'm shipping from. If you are new to me, my email is right here. It's punkfunknjunk, and I'm Barbie. And just like I said, if you are new to me, I do a sale every Tuesday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, and I do it with Daniel from Tacky Is Me, and we switch off between our two channels. So that's where you can find me. I'm also on eBay and Etsy, Punkfunknjunk, and you can find me on Instagram. And I had a sale today, and this one this evening. I will be invoicing on Friday. I have a booth at a store, a vintage and collectible store, and I'm working there the next couple of days. So I'll be invoicing on Friday. So that's my plan.
And I have put your email in the description, but I didn't put the channel in the description. So if anybody is new to either one of us, if you found us tonight for the sale, please subscribe to both channels. You can, as soon as you search our names, we come up. So it's pretty easy that way. Definitely. We love that you give us thumbs up. That helps all those silly algorithms as things go. And I just hit 800.
Congratulations, Becky. That's awesome.
So, and I hit my watch hours this month.
Yay!
Yeah. So I'm hoping give me another 2 months, 3 months to get my 1,000, and I will hit some milestones around here. So that'll be really fun.
So cool. I'm so
and are you close to 500?
I am. I'm getting there. Yes, I am. So that's really cool.
So if anybody, there's Miss Claudia. Perfect.
Thank you, Claudia.
If you want to subscribe to Barbie's channel, there's the link, and we get her to 500. That would be awesome.
That's awesome. Yes. And Cricket, thank you very much for the compliment. I love a nice, good statement piece necklace.
Yeah. See, and I'm like, I can't stand anything. I'm like, this is more than for me. And it's hot today. How can you stand that stuff in the humidity?
It's not that hot here today, luckily.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, that's good.
Otherwise, yes, you're right. There's no way.
Yeah. Geneva, how are you doing tonight?
Hi,
and Thrifty Hippie. Oh, I can't remember. I didn't bring out my cheat sheet tonight.
Thanks, Bree.
So Thrifty Hippie and a couple others are meeting up in Denver on Thursday. So I'm going to see if I could manage that, because I'm on tonight with my Tuesday night live. And then I'm on with a pop-up jewelry sale with Jody tomorrow on Wednesday on her channel.
Aren't you on Tiger on Thursday?
And then I'm on with Tiger on Thursday morning. And so as soon as that's done, I'm going to bolt and drive up north to Denver and see what I can do for meeting up with people. And then Saturday I am on with Trisha I've been about once a month with Trisha. So that's kind of fun too. So it all ended up in the same week for some reason, but here we are. So
exciting week you've got plans. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
yeah, it'll be fun to meet up with the other resellers. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Jen Eads is coming in from Texas. Sorry.
She's in Nebraska right now, I understand. So
I think she's in Kearney, is my understanding.
Yes.
And why that sticks with me is because my great aunt and uncle lived in Kearney. The ones that did depression glass shows growing up. That's where I learned how to pack and ship. Not ship, but pack up shows.
Oh, very cool.
Was because they would do depression glass shows with my grandmother.
How fun.
So, yeah.
Wow.
But it's a great halfway point on the way to Minnesota. That Kearney is.
Yes, it is.
So, and last week when I came back from Springfield, everybody said they wanted to see what I got on the way home. So that's what I have for you tonight. It's all in bags. It's going to make a noise. I'm going to unpack it fresh right out of the car for everybody. I saved it for you all. So you get first dibs on what I bought while I was on my trip.
Good.
So are we good? Did we cover all our bases, do you think?
I think we did. I'm excited to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me. I enjoy spending time and watching you, and I always say how much I enjoy buying glass from you, which I do. And I love the guests that you bring onto your show, and I love the education that you provide us. So thank you for that. I'm just excited everybody's here. So thanks, everybody. That's
what I told my nieces, and I'm like, I gotta go play with my friends on YouTube. Bye.
Totally. Awesome.
So, yeah. Okay. Not bad, Becky. What does that mean? What am I missing? Did I miss another comment? Yeah. And you have to excuse me because my names, it takes me so many times to keep names in because we have real names and YouTube names and email names and Instagram names, and it takes me a long time to get everybody all. Oh, the lag isn't bad. Got it. Perfect. See, I forgot the question I even asked.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Wonderful. Keep us on track, okay, Paula? That's helpful. That's why I asked Miss Paula, because she is on it.
Paula is awesome.
And she is so much fun. I might get to meet up with her again this summer too. So this will be
that'll be great.
It'll be like bonus all summer long. Speaking of which, I will be up in that MN state this summer. Would you be up for a meetup?
Becky,
if we could make it work?
Yes, if we can make it work, absolutely.
Okay, that'll be fun because we're going through. My mom still has a friend that she went to high school and college with that lives up near Wyoming, Minnesota.
Wow, that's awesome.
And yeah, so we usually go visit her and they hang out and I go shopping.
Yeah.
So we could meet up somewhere and
I would love that.
I think it'd be a really fun time.
I do too. Cool.
I have to work out dates and schedules and stuff still, but that's kind of the plan.
Yeah, just let me know. Yay.
Okay, so Miss Barbie has asked me to go first. Normally I haven't had a guest. I usually let Steven and everybody, I guess they go first. I don't know. But she wants to see how we do it here. And we're just fast and quick and we're going to go for it. So most things will start as I'll give you a starting offer price. I'm going to try and get to the layouts while I talk about it. And let's see, is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. That one.
Hi, Daniel.
There we go. So, did I miss my chat? There we go. And then if anyone else is interested at the starting price, you just chime in and we will kind of do it turns into an offer up and then we count it down. And I try and give everybody a chance to answer like a real auction, quote unquote. And if you're out, please let us know you're out. And then we'll close it down. Miss Paula will put in sold in the chat and we'll go from there and we'll switch over. I think probably the easiest is just to do one back and forth. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Okay. And hi, Daniel. I try and watch you guys on Tuesdays, but it's so early for me.
It is early for you, and I so appreciate that you come in, and thanks for being there this morning.
I just come in and I'm like, oh, I'm still in bed. I like roll over and like switch it on and just watch for a while.
Just so you know, we both probably had just gotten up like 15 minutes before we go on too. So
yeah, so I'm like, oh, there's Miss Jody. How are you doing tonight? So I'm gonna have a lot of noise, so I apologize ahead of time, but it'll be fresh from wherever I got it from.
It'll be worth it.
We'll have to see what comes out first. It'll be like Christmas all night long.
Yay, I'm so excited to see what you got.
Okay, let's see. It's glass. Okay, it doesn't glow. So, Miss Paula, we can start this one at $8. So some of them will have like the residue, obviously, where the stickers were, because I just bought these fresh on the way back from Springfield, but I will take those off. And this is a glass apple, like 2-piece candy. Wow. It's a really thin, but boy, it looks like it should glow, doesn't it?
It does look like it should.
But it just reflects the blue light. It does not fluoresce at all. And we probably need a ruler. I've yet to find my ruler back that I took with me. Hi, Mary. 4 inches tall and about 4 inches across. It has a cut edge right here on both sides of the bottom and the top. So I'm guessing it was blown into something, into a mold, and then cut so that then the pieces match up really nice like that. So, but it is it's a nice little size, and you can put things in it that you can see too, because it's not totally opaque. And it probably has some little flea bite chip just because of the nature of how when they cut those off, that's just what happens. but there's nothing big or visible. No big chunks or nothing off of it. So that is my first offering. Yes, please go subscribe to Barbie's channel. We have to go look. You should double check. I can't look while I'm on my phone.
Actually, Bree did it. I think Bree said I'm 60 away
You're
from
at
500. So
60, 60.
60. And thank you, sis, for putting that in there.
Nice. Okay, well, that's my first one. Is an apple jar starting at $8. We'll just put it over here, and I'm going to make notes because I'll probably forget what I started them at as I go. So, all right, I'm going to switch you up. You're up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, it's your turn.
Woohoo! Hi, everybody who's come in, and thanks everybody who's here tonight. So my first item is this beautiful
Well, that's neat.
glass. Let me get some better light on this. You can see it has a blue. Get it a little bit closer.
I was going to try and be sneaky and unwrap another one. I don't think it'll work. It's too loud.
Put it on mute.
Okay.
Paula, this is going to be a start of 21.
Right. We need to pimp out
Daniel.
60 more people for Barbie.
So, you could say it's a swan or a crane just because of the neck and the whoa. I'm losing myself here. All right. So here it is. It's all glass, hand blown.
It's got a really big, is it a beak or a bill that's clear?
This is a bill.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
It's very, very pretty.
Ring.
And it has this blue coloring and green and gold. Here's the bottom. Now, I gotta lower this light.
Yeah, that was what else I was wondering. It's like a pelican because that beak seems to be. Well, the birds are so indistinguishable when they're art glass. They're kind of freeform.
Yes, and this lighting is not doing it justice. It is hand blown. I do not have a sticker, so I don't know who the maker is. It is a flat bottom. When it's your turn, I'm going to adjust this lighting. It is 5 inches tall. It is 4 inches wide. And from here to here, it's 3¼ inches from here to here.
I've been trying to pick up more art glass stuff too as I see it when it's reasonable.
There's some better lighting.
That's pretty solid, nice bright colors in there.
I love the blue is so you've seen the green and you've seen the gold mixed in, but I like the blue. If you can see,
wow,
the blue mixed in with the green. It is very, very beautiful. And it stays like this when I'm on a sale like this, that I wish I was in front of a glass window just so you could see.
No, it still blows it out though. Like, because mine, it just is like one giant white light back here. It still doesn't cooperate.
No.
Hey, Steph.
All right, guys. So we've got the pinch tail here, and then we've got the beak here. So if you are pelican lovers, blown glass lovers, let me know, and I'm going to set this one aside.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hi, Cindy.
I am going to stop the camera for a second and kind of readjust some of my lighting.
Sure. Sounds good.
Thank you.
And see who else. Penny Sue came in. Hi, Cindy. I hope you found us back again at the right time, Penny Sue. Thanks for joining us. So my next item is a mushroom shaker. I like put it up there like it's like small or something. It's a good size. It's substantial. It is almost 4.5 inches tall and about 4 inches across at the widest point here. I would like to start this guy at $12. I'm pretty sure it is a what do they call it? Hobby piece. There's no, I don't see any marks on it. It still has a great stopper. It's still very flexible. And it's got a nice white shiny gloss finish, and it's got speckles in like a royal blue or cobalt blue and a red.
I like this.
Kind of patriotic in a way.
That's a good mushy.
And it's a shaker. So
what?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
of course with the cork, but it's a shaker. So, I mean, at my house, I'd put salt in it, but I mean, I think it'd be great even for as a sugar shaker or powdered sugar for like, breakfast or
sure.
whatever you use those sweet things for that I don't eat anymore. Hi, Leanne. How are you doing tonight?
You don't eat them anymore? Hi, Steph.
Hi, Sandy.
You don't eat sweets anymore?
I'm pretty much keto and or sugar-free now. Yeah.
Very good.
I have been for a while, so there's not a lot of things I put sugar on anymore. I'm like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. Doesn't matter anymore.
Good for you.
But yeah, so it's got 6. I was counting the outside ones. So great prop. I know, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, let's see.
Oh yeah, the Pixies.
Let's just, I mean, wouldn't it make just a great little display?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think it would set off Pixies nicely. So, shaker, $12. That's the start on that guy. Yes, ma'am?
I was going to say, are you going to throw in the Pixie if they get the shaker?
Oh, no. No. No, but I think I'm going to have to start bringing out my Pixie hoard at some point here and putting some in a sale. But tonight, it's what I bought on my trip. So that's where we're starting at. So, all right. Oh, I have Thrifty Hippie in at 12. I mean, I think it's neat. I do
too.
I just picked up a couple glass ones because I have to rescue all the mushrooms. It's just kind of along with the Pixies and a few other things like that. So, well, I might have a Pixie that I bought. So we'll see what's in the container here as we go. So, and there we go, Peggy. See, we're going to write that down. So Peggy's the only one in. We can count it down, Miss Paula. She's at 12.
She says she doesn't have a mushroom yet.
Oh. So then did you look at estate sales, Peggy, for Denver today? Because there were 2 like mushroom footstools in an estate sale that started today, and they were fan-frickin-tastic. But they were already gone by the time Barb got over there. So.
Oh no.
But the lady's like, oh, they weren't in very good condition. You wouldn't have wanted them. I'm like, oh, I might have wanted them.
she just said that to be nice. So that was nice of her.
Right?
So you didn't feel like you missed out on anything.
I was like, how much were they? She's like, oh, I forgot to ask. I'm like, oh, thank you, Peggy.
Okay, guys, this one is going to start at $15, and I'm just trying to get my black light to work. This is a Leo Ward Amberina Cardinal of Love art glass piece. It does glow in specific areas. Now I'm blasting a lot of light on me.
It should show up still pretty good.
It should. Oh,
I mean, I didn't say hello earlier.
Okay. Here's the piece itself. I have never seen one of these with a little. No, I've seen it with the
like the votive holder.
The votive holder, exactly.
Oh.
This.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's got a little, it's not called a divot, I know, but it's got
Hi, Jeff.
Divot. So
is it like you think it's a candle holder?
Yes. There's a couple of if you can see one right there. There's a couple of lines along the sides that you can see the other 2.
Oh yeah, like
to hold something
to
in
hold
place.
them in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got Janina at 15.
Yeah. Ooh,
so
I'll see if I can be good at this. There it is.
Thank you. So using your blue light, this entire bottom glows amberina. This whole bottom does. I do want to show you, there is an air bubble right here. So that is something to point out. But the tip of the tail is perfect. The beak is perfect. There is a little bit of amberina when you put a light on it right here on the tail. So this measures 1 inch right here. It's 3/4 inches wide and it's 3 inches tall. And it's, oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you point it towards you,
Okay.
so it doesn't get on the camera, it oh, is yours being like mine? It like
Yes.
the batteries come and go.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I try and adjust the batteries. So we've got Janine at 15.
All right.
And Paula, if you want to do a going once. Looks like this is gonna work for me. It's not gonna. So we've got going twice, and then let's say sold.
Okay. I was getting rid of my bag. It was so obnoxious.
All right, sold to Janine Anderson. And Janine, as I mentioned at the top of the show, I'm going to be invoicing on Friday. All right, thanks so much.
Right. Sounds good. Okay, I got into the next bag.
All right.
This is kind of fun. I'm going to, Miss Paula, I need to start this at $8. This is turning into that. Okay. So.
Oh, I love that.
Look at the little fairies.
Look at the graphics.
Support
awesome.
for tired legs.
Oh my goodness.
JC Penney's.
Wow.
Nylon support stocking.
Say gay mode.
Yep, sure does.
I love it.
And it's magic. Wait, magic support for tired legs. And it's the box itself. And what was it? I don't know. Somebody wrote inside here. I'm not quite sure why or what that means. Because it says 1 dose. I'm not sure. Maybe they were using it for, just a scratch pad at one point. But there's a bonus. What came inside?
Log cabin pattern.
So it's somebody's handmade quilt patterns.
What?
They're like cardboard. So they're saying, Granny, somebody do this one in a plain print. It says February 5th, 1978. Maybe that's when they used them. I don't know. So it's somebody's homemade pattern. And there is a few squares of cut fabrics.
Oh my gosh.
That were in here. So that's what they were using this to store this little a start of a quilt for. So, but I thought it just needs to stay together, in my opinion, because that's how I got it. So if you like quilting stuff, you have that. Oh yeah, sorry. How about that? Thank you. But a great display piece with some nice pink and royal blue graphics, especially with those magical fairies on it.
Yeah, you're getting a 2-for-1 here. You could the pieces inside and the display that you could use.
Look at those shoes.
The shoes, those pointy shoes.
I'm so glad I don't ever have to wear shoes like that.
Yes, me too.
I mean,
there was a day.
I know. So let's see. I know I used to wear them in high school because we had to dress up for like the sports teams and stuff when they had game days. That was miserable. Okay. Well, that was a weird thing. All right. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So that is a start at $8. for the whole kit and caboodle, there is a little bit, so somebody wrote on the front of it, but it looks like they tried to, in pencil, they like tried to erase it a little bit. But I don't think you can really see that too much if you're just displaying it.
I can't even tell from this vantage point.
So that is my one.
I love it.
And it's your turn.
Okay. All right. I have Paula. First off, thanks for helping us out tonight. I have this Glamour Girl head vase planter. This is going to start at $25. And let me bring it a little bit closer to you. She is absolutely beautiful and has these beautiful red lips.
She looks like you with that red lipstick.
That's so lovely, Becky. And as Kim from Oh My Vintage would say, she has lashes for days. Now, a couple of things to point out. There is no marking on the bottom. And in doing my research, there are others of these. There are others like these online, but there are no makers. So I do not know who made this. It's not. I don't want to say it's heavy. It's not a lighter piece. So I do not believe that it was something made overseas. Yeah. But I could be wrong there.
Well, typically that's a good sign that it was made in the U.S.
Correct.
Hi, Randy.
Hi, Randy. So if you get really close to her, she has got the most beautiful crazing, but it definitely does not take away from the beauty of her. I think it adds to her beauty.
Does she have blue eyes or green eyes?
She has blue eyes.
Those eyes are a little bit vacant when they get that close.
They are a little vacant when you get real close to her. Here it's almost like forlorn.
Yeah.
But here it's like,
she's like, yeah.
I'm bored out of my mind. Yeah, exactly.
I'm tired.
Here's the inside. And just for some if you have some succulents.
Oh, well, you could give her a whole new hairdo that way.
Absolutely, you could.
Give her some dreads almost.
Exactly. So she is 7 inches tall by 7 inches wide.
Good.
So she is a larger piece, but on a bookshelf, on a bookcase, I think she's absolutely stunning.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Those head bases, to me, I think the facial features are so hard to be pristine because if they tip over, they're just hitting their face. So if they have like the lashes that are 3D and the nose and the mouth, that's usually what takes the brunt of it if they tip over.
Very much so, yeah.
So, she almost looks like a mannequin in a way, too. All right.
All right. All right, on to you.
Sounds good. Okay, so I've realized that the bag that I got into was like the first stop we made out of Springfield on the way home. Some little bitty shop. Oh, okay. We're going to try and sell this one.
We're going to what?
Try not to make a nasty face. Okay. So another great graphics box. The purples, teals, grays.
Oh, look at that.
And it says, just the ticket for good grooming. And look at those hats. And then I'm like, it's kind of heavy. And it wraps around the edge of the box.
I love the box.
Okay, so now I'm going to try not to make a funny face. We're going to start this at $12, Paula. And it has everything like inside it, including like the cardboard that keeps the box sturdy. So, oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I just have such a sensitive nose.
Okay.
It's got Jergens Cream Hair Tonic. It's got Jergens Lather Shave, Woodberry Aftershave Lotion, and Woodberry Coconut Oil Castile Shampoo.
Ooh, I'd like to try that shampoo, actually.
Leaves the hair soft, lustrous, and easy to manage.
Mm.
So it looks like, I mean, they also have some of their product in them.
I
They
like
were used, but
Mhm.
it looks like this one, somebody tried to do a little homemade
Mhm.
stopper so it wouldn't leak. It's not nearly as bad now that it's aired out a little bit, but it is a good pound, pound and a half because it does have these liquids in it. But it's got this fantastic graphics on the inside and on the outside of the box lid. So I'm trying to, I don't even know if this is a maker name right here. It says Bobri.
That might be the artist who
Okay.
did the design on the box.
Look at, I just love the graphics of the box.
Yeah, the box
I
too.
probably could have just thrown everything else away and been perfectly happy, but I know there are some people that like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of them, but who am I to keep it from the people who do want it?
And
So,
yeah, like Paula says, the graphics on the inside and the outside are wonderful. And you could, again, like the other one, the box could be one display and the products inside are something.
Yeah, because you could take out the products, put them on the shelf, and have a whole nother display, like with a shaving cup and a razor, a mustache mug, or all those kind of grooming items as well.
Absolutely.
So, but it's definitely been in here a little while, and it definitely has an odor to it. So, yeah, it's funny because it almost is like a 3D little what do they call that? A diorama.
A diorama. I would use it just for that and put something there. Yeah.
Because it's the exact same thing inside and outside. So, hi Mia, how are you doing tonight?
Hello.
So that is my offering. Thank you very much.
All righty.
And I'm gonna have to go wash my hands.
All right. So this item, why does it seem so dark in here? Sorry.
You're in the dark?
I don't know. Maybe it's my glass. Anyway, I digress again. All right. So my next item.
Hello, Sean.
It's gonna start at 14.
See, that's something that would go good with this as a display in a bathroom or on a vanity.
This is a vintage 1950s spaghetti poodle lipstick holder. I will also include the lipstick, which is vintage in itself, but this was made by I.W. Rice, and it was the manufacturer is I.W. Rice. It was made in Japan. The birthday person is interested at 14. So it gets you a little close here. We've got these beautiful blue eyes.
It's a cutie.
It's beautiful spaghetti.
Was there Claudia in at 14?
Yes.
Oh, because it's a poodle.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I filmed something for you at my local store. I haven't put it in anything yet. It was a vintage poodle carrier from the groomers. It was so cool.
Is this why you stayed up late? That's adorable.
Of course it is.
So here's the still has the original sticker, which said what I mentioned earlier, I.W. Rice. And now I took a damp cloth and wiped down where the damp, where I could get it on the flat surface. I did not touch any of the spaghetti because being that it's this vintage, I did not want to cause any.
It's hard to clean.
These are hard to clean. And notice as well, I did not clean the inside. I'm going to leave that up to whomever wants to bring this home with them to do that. But it's
I learned that the hard way when I put a little one of those little Santa mugs in the sink to soak a tag off.
Oh.
I was like, oh, yeah, that's what people were talking about. Oops. All the red floated off.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right.
So we can start going once. And then it came with this vintage tube of lipstick So
Oh, cute. She's got a poodle lamp made by the same company.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Chris. All right, Paula. Oh, there we go. And then sold.
Okay.
All
Perfect.
right.
Last call.
Last call. Last call.
Counting it down. All right. I'll say it again. All right. Maybe I'll believe it here in a second.
Thank you so much, birthday person, and night night.
I have an orangey. It's pretty orange.
Ooh, I like
and
that.
clear applied swan. We can start this one at $12, please, Paula. Right? You can just stay up and have a night owl party with us. It is approximately 7 inches long, about 5 inches tall, and where am I at? And about 4.5 inches wide. Oh, look at you climbing up.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I love the color.
The last one I had like this, I think was Duncan Miller, but I'm not sure if this is the same or not. It has a ground bottom on it. Hi, Lori. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Lori.
And this one does not glow. Just reflects the blue light. But it is a great, bright orange color. Oh, yay big. So I decided to bring this guy. He's got some like ridges from where it was. I'm assuming this is blown out.
That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
So because the ponto would have been here and then ground. It's not polished, but it's ground, so it'll sit flat. And it doesn't have a maker mark on it, so I cannot confirm or deny anybody who has made him. I can just make suggestions. He's got some tool marks where his eyes, and he's got that little pulled out beak.
I like his
he
little...
really reflects the orange up in his neck. So, hi, Miss Kathleen. How are you doing? I know it'd be great for like those Hershey's Kisses in the fall colors.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, super cute. So, same. What did I say? I said start at 12, I believe. Well, write that down. And I'm all for just, going. I mean, candy corn. I mean, if you like candy corn, great. It would go very nicely color-wise with us, definitely. Or that mix, that autumn mix with the pumpkins and everything in it. But that stuff is not, I don't like it. That and peeps. I don't like those either. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, your turn.
All right. Hi, Roy. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us.
Hello, Roy. Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Hi, Kathleen. Good to see you as well. So my next item is a fairy lamp, and this is going to start at 18. Ooh. Where did it go? It's over here. I've got 2 spots where I'm keeping things. This is a combination of glass.
Hi, Rebecca T.
Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. This is a combination of milk glass and this here, the top part, they call it, it's flashed, but they call it a stained glass pattern. So let me get that up close for you. And the colors are, take it away from some of this light. I'm just not happy with my lighting tonight. So we've got blue and orange and the pink and the red. So it's stained glass, but it is flashed on.
Hi, AK. That's different.
Yes.
Do you know the maker on it? It looks familiar to me, but...
It's Westmoreland.
Okay.
So there's this piece here. And this one actually did come, well, I don't know if this is the original cut for it, but this was with it when I purchased it. So this will be included.
That looks fairly standard to me, like generic kind of thing for the voter.
It looks like that for me. But yeah, here's the bottom with the Westmoreland mark here on the bottom. Get this light back on.
I found lots of pieces of those lamps, but I haven't put any together yet for a while.
And again, this is milk glass here. And here's the base. So this is with the top, it's 18 inches tall. Ooh.
18?
That would be 8 inches tall.
I was like, wow, that's big.
I was looking at Cricut's 18.
I'm like,
there's an extra piece that I just forgot to add to it. That I
the
didn't tell
mega
you about.
lamp.
Hi, Auntie Christy. Okay, so again, it's stained glass, but it is flashed on. We've got the milk glass. The maker is Westmoreland. So right now we have Cricut at 23, and now I see Lori at 25. I'm a big fan of multiple colors, so this is what really turned me on to this piece. If you know me, you know I love rainbows and lots of colors.
Fairy lamp on steroids. We're just paying attention. Are you still awake over there? All right. So you have Lori in at 25.
All right. So Paula, do you want to do the going ones? Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Peterson. And Auntie Christy. I think I said hi and wave but I didn't want to interrupt. So
we got Debbie.
Debbie's at 26. Boy, I will have to keep my eyes open. I have a couple bases like that. So if you come across shades, I try and pick them up, but I haven't seen any lately. So that's
Michelle
right.
said she popped into at 18 inches.
That's right. Barbie said it, not me. I didn't do it. Lori at 27. So, and Rebecca T. That is so weird for me to see your name because my full name is Rebecca and my last name is Tamblin. So when I see it quick, I'm like, wait. And then I have a niece who has my name also. Her name is Rebecca Tamblin also. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's weird to see your name. It's like me doing. I'm like, I didn't put that in there. How strange. Yep, I missed one, but we got Lori is at 29, Debbie's at 30. They're just going to duke it out here for a minute.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate everyone's interest, and I don't blame you because it's very unique, and it's a nice piece with the stained glass, which is flashed, and then the milk glass, and then together it makes a beautiful, beautiful
It reminds me of those Pizza Hut, like chandeliers.
It definitely does.
Lori's at 32.
Yep, Rebecca Trejo.
Does it have a pattern of the color panels, or is it just kind of random?
Let's see.
Oh, it kind of does. Like it's that one color through the middle, and then, yeah, it does have a pattern. Look at that. Okay, ladies. Yeah, it reminds me of those hanging dome lamps over the tables at the old Pizza Hut restaurants.
It does.
But then again, I grew up with like stained glass shades as the norm at our house because my parents did vintage and Victorian furniture restoration. So,
did your parents ever come across any Tiffany lamps?
I think they had one at one time.
Yeah.
But yep. Oh, Lori is out, so we have Debbie at 37.
Thank you, Lori. I really appreciate that.
She'll go one more time around. I think, some of those things that they, because my parents moved out here to Colorado when I was like just before I turned 2. So,
okay.
And had a lot of vintage furniture, Victorian style furniture. Mm-hmm. And, over the years, they'd sell it off when they had to, big bill came around. So a few of those things have gone, but a few of them are still around and a few of them I get to inherit. So that's always fun.
Good.
So congratulations. And thank you, ladies, for all your offers.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you both so much. And Debbie, I appreciate that.
Awesome. I have, this one's going to be a show and tell because I got these beads and they are glass with like an iridized finish to them.
Very nice.
And I'm going to use these to make some of my earrings with because they are like an amethyst bead with that gorgeous finish on them. And they're a nice glass heavyweight and it's a double strand. So I got those to make some earrings with. So that will be coming up later. This is just a fun one. You know, when you talk about trying to get new collectors and stuff, this is how you get boys to become collectors.
Sure.
So, Paula, this will start at $12, please. It is a milk glass hatchet.
That's cool.
I mean, I shouldn't probably hold it that way. Let's turn it this way. It's approximately, it's about 7 inches long. 6.25. By about 3 inches. And it has been hand painted as a souvenir. So it's got a floral motif on the wedge there. And then it says souvenir of somewhere in Iowa. Warren, I think. Wauren, Warren?
See, and I see maybe Waukegan? I don't know.
Waukon? Walken? I don't know. Somebody will have to Google it. But yeah, my friend Barb, her son is 11, and he has a collection of the glass knives, and now he's starting on a collection of the glass hatchets. And there's some that are like little itty bitty. Thank you, Vintage Gates. I don't know where that is, but it is somewhere in Iowa.
Now, I didn't know they made the knives. Now, I bought the arrowheads from you, but I didn't know they did the knives.
Yeah, like, I think they even meant for them to be like serving pieces, like a serving, like for cutting cakes and stuff.
Oh, cool.
I think Jeanette did them, but don't hold me to that one. So now I see Vintage Gates has put that in there. I need to talk to you about a dragon ale bowl that you got on Trisha's ale. How attached to that are you? Would you be willing to sell it?
Becky, do you want to clear your screen?
Oh, I was like, yes. Thanks, Paula. I'm clear. I appreciate that.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Yep, I'm assuming it's a city. So, but it's a nice little milk glass piece. Souvenir. So, uh-oh.
Row, Shaggy.
Yeah. Paul and Sean will have to have a talk. That's one of my, like, fears is that all this back and forth with emails and stuff that I'm going to miss something.
Same. Even on Tuesday mornings, or on some mornings I wake up and go, wait, is it Tuesday and is it after 9:30? Because I'm worried I'm gonna. Right.
I mean, I know I did a couple sales with Daniel early on.
I remember that.
And I was like, oh my goodness. If I'm lucky that I'm awake and have, my hair slicked back. Good thing you don't have to, brush your teeth to be on YouTube because that's just too early for me. I love them to death, but I am not a morning person. So, all right, we're going to pass on this guy. And what you got next?
Well, I have an item that's going to start at $25.
Okay.
It's a 2-piece. They are candlestick holders.
I know, Tech. I know, Daniel, but you can hang with me with Trisha until 4 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then we'll talk about who's a wimp.
He's not a morning person either. He's being facetious.
I'd rather stay up all night than get up early in the morning, honestly.
That's hilarious. Neither one of us are morning people.
Wow, that was a good idea to plan a morning show then, wasn't it?
I know, right? Oh, so these are going to start at $25.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there.
We make it work, though. You know what I'm saying?
I know you do, but man.
Um,
Lucite.
this is a pair of Lucite candlestick holders. Now,
Those are nice.
these are really nice. Now, I say pink. You might see purple. It's in the eye of the beholder.
They look kind of like bright, like fuchsia almost, like a really bright pink.
Yes. Okay. So
like 80s pink, like turquoise
yes.
peacocky colors.
And you can kind of see the reflection on my face. That's what color they are. Yes, Michelle. Yep. So that's the color. And here's, where you would stick your candle.
So those didn't come with candles?
Oh, they did. But those have since been sold.
Dispersed?
Those have been dispersed. Here's the bottom. This is just a caution, just to, manage your candles and where you burn things. And this felt here on the bottom. The wood pieces are intact. There's no corners are broken. The wood's in place. There's no broken edges or pieces or cracks to the lucite balls. Thank you, Roy. And then same goes for these.
Oh, Vintage Gates, the pink.
And that, yep, it's all up to what you think. I want you all to know I see pink. Some people might see a purple, could see a fuchsia.
I bet you it kind of depends on the lighting it's in too.
Yes.
A little bit as to how bright they are.
Absolutely. So here's a close-up.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Do they glow? Because now I'm always checking my lucite balls now when I get them to see if they glow.
I check. Whoa, hold on. You almost tipped over, y'all.
Almost went for a ride.
You did.
Ooh, okay. Well, they kind of look like there's a little glow to them, but they sure do reflect that light.
Yeah.
Because I know some of that lucite does glow, but
yeah, it's more of a gives it more of a cloudiness to it.
Yeah, and it's almost like it's opaque when you put
yes
when you put that on there.
Exactly.
Okay.
But no interest in these, no worries. So now on to you.
Okay, I have pulled out. Oops, I'm like touched myself like I could just make it magically happen instead of me sliding it over. Oh, it has more than one. Oh, more than one tape on the box.
Oh.
So what ends up happening when we're traveling is we try and get like a small box and just pack it full and then stick it away. I think that was just a receipt, but we'll double check. Yeah, just the receipt. And then it's all kind of contained in one section. So we're not like, oh, I didn't think I got that when I got this. Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Well, I just realized he's broken a little bit, I think. I got this little owl, art glass owl, but I think he had a mouth or beak of some sort right here. And I'm thinking it's been broken off. So, hi, Susan. How are you doing tonight? So I think I'm going to just pass on him. He is some adventurous creature. I'm not quite sure what he is. So we're going to pass on him. Normally, I would put those out at my booth because then people can make their own decision by looking at the piece as to whether they want to pay for something like that. Let's see what else we have in here then. Okay. This is a fun one with all the graduation stuff going on. We can start him at $12, please, Miss Paula. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well. He is.
Oh, so cute.
He's got glasses and he's got a mortar board, like he just graduated.
Hair is what's
And he's
killing.
got that really soft, furry hair and a tail in bright red. He did have a sticker, and I'm assuming those are very reminiscent of something from Japan. So, and I think he's a puppy dog. I suppose it could be a kitten. I'm not quite sure. He doesn't have any ears.
Yeah, maybe that is a dog.
There's no ears whatsoever on him. And let's see. Well, see how tall he is. Now that I have this box open on my desk. 3.5 inches tall. By about 2 by 2, give or take. With his little tail sticking out. That's what I was thinking. It's either a cat or a dog. Because there's no like ears
exactly.
that are holding his glasses up. And he's got a little bald spot back here. I don't know if it's just how he was sitting in the box or what, but
Hi, Kelly.
his little tail, it's just enough to cover the tail. But I thought the cat dog. Yes, very true. Hello, Kelly. Thank you for joining us. And I don't see any like, there's no holders or anything like that. He's just a flat out figurine. So yes, it is. Should be a graduation cap, the mortarboard with a tassel.
He's fun
On his head.
You could definitely get it for a graduate that you know of coming out.
It'd be really cute to add with a little like graduation card or a little gift card or something for a graduate. Yeah. All right. Bye, Peterson. Have a good night. Thank you.
Bye, Michelle. Take care.
You're up.
Alrighty, guys. My next item is going to start at $13. And I can't come to a sale with Miss Becky without getting some Fenton.
What you got?
I actually have 2 pieces of Fenton. This is my first one. You guys have probably seen this in very many different colors. It's 4 inches tall. And it is Amberina. The bottom here does glow. The ruffle.
There we go, Baba Wally. Sorry, Barbie. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No cat whiskers, so he must be a dog.
There's some logic for you.
Absolutely. You. The ruffle is glowing. You can see with the blue light, the ruffle glows completely. The hobnails around the ruffles glow. Let's see if I can. There you can see glow there.
So a quick trivia for you. Did you know that Fenton never made Amberina? That's their ruby.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. So it's called Fenton Ruby?
It's ruby because, and that's just how their ruby always came out. It was either too hot or too cold, or they didn't finish it right, temperature-wise, and it would always go into that yellow, depending on how much time they took with the piece.
Got you.
But that is their ruby.
Well, thank you, Becky. See, this is why I so enjoy your shows. All right, so this part here glows. This top part with the hobnail glows, and then this glows here. Unfortunately, with bright light around me, you can't tell. It is 4 inches tall. And then right here, the ruffle here is 3.5 inches. And again, it's Fenton. You can see the Fenton mark here on the bottom.
They call that their mini vases.
And they call this here their mini vases.
Good job, Barbie.
Thank you. So we've got W at 14. We say going once. The Woman of Glass, our Miss Becky. Absolutely.
Yeah, they made those in several different shapes, like the little round one and then the cone-shaped one. And then they finished them off with all different kinds of ruffles or crimps. Yep.
It's got the beautiful hobnails.
Okay, she's counting it down. Thank you, Chris. Hope you got Debbie in 15. Oh, was Janine in first at 15? I didn't scroll. If I scroll up, I lose it.
Yep, Janine was in first at 15.
There we go.
Excuse me.
So,
Debbie's
and Debbie is out. Okay, there we go.
Thank you both for your interest in this beautiful Fenton piece. Yes, please make sure to just subscribe to Becky if you haven't, because she is awesome.
All right, we got that one sold. Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, Midge,
you
you
so
want
much.
to? Oh, yes.
Okay.
Midge, you want to take the graduation dog that we've decided he's a dog since he doesn't have whiskers? At $12. That's what I have on him. I will write you down for that, Miss Midge. Thank you. Is Claudia still here?
Well, I think she might have gone to sleep.
Oh, I have a poodle.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, put that to the side. Got your name on it. Thank you. So I have this little, I think it was an ornament originally because it's got
so
like this
cute.
little like wire, but it's like the Chenille's pipe cleaners.
Hi, Jeff.
There he is. We can start this guy at $7. But look, like Barbie likes to say, what I like about him is it's got his original little tag, or she does. It says GG. Okay, I can use him backwards, all those things. GG, the playful pup. And it's got a little bow, and the it's a little bit bent because I think it was in the box, but I think they were for an ornament, to be an ornament then. And it doesn't say any maker on that tag, but written on the back it says Elaine Butch, 1962.
Ooh.
So I'm guessing somebody got it as a gift or gave it as a gift or something like that. Susan is in at 7. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Eclectic Treasure Hunter. I'm glad you enjoyed that video. It took me such a long time to come to terms with it wasn't how I wanted the video to be. And I had to figure out a way to say, it's just going to be a giant discussion, everybody. So be prepared. So, oh, nice, Midge. That'll be great. So we have Susan at 7. This little guy is about, I think he's about 3 or 4 inches tall. Yeah, 3.5 inches tall. Yeah, by 2.5 by 2.5. But I thought these chenille guys were really cool. And I thought of Claudia.
Yeah, I think she would love that, yeah.
But he's got little googly eyes. So it's
Googly
like regular.
Are one of the greatest inventions.
Yeah. And then like those really wide pipe cleaners with the big loops on them for the rest of the animal. So super cute. He almost, he reminds me of, Jeff's not listening. We had a little Bichon. Looks like Lula. When she was like, before we took her to the groomers, when she had it all grown out. So, yep, going once. Thank you, Miss Paula. Count it down. I'm going to have to be creative on how to keep this sticky note on this chenille. And oh, that's true. Yes. Gigi could be a grandmother nickname. That's very true. What is your first name? Or how would you like me to? Do I know who Eclectic Treasure Hunter is and I'm just not coming up with it, Barbie?
You probably do. Her name is Tina.
Okay. Yeah, you got to find some ladies you like going shopping with. That would be fun. Well, hi there, Kristen. How are you doing? Another Colorado gal for popping in.
Oh, wonderful.
Thanks for coming and saying hi tonight. And thank you, Susan.
All right, this is going to start at $8. And this is a pair. It's not for choice. This is for the pair. And do y'all remember spun glass? Here's one.
I saw some of those today, but I thought they would look too new, like they would have been reproduced. I remember those totally.
A
Oh,
gentleman
nice.
a gentleman came into, oh, that's cool, Susan. A gentleman came into the store where I have my booth, and he was going through his mother's things. His mother had passed away about 6 years ago, and she had a collection of spun glass items. And I took that collection. I bought that from him, and these were in there. There were a few other pieces, and I have those at my booth. But I know we've got some people who like swans, and I just thought they were so delicate and so lovely that I thought I'd bring them here. So they're painted red.
Oh, hi, Trisha. And my chat just totally jumped. Hi, Margarita.
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Margarita. So they're 2 inches tall. They're painted with the red. So delicate. And I love, some pieces, I mean, are kind of garish, but some are just so intricately beautiful. I have a Christmas tree. I have a Noah's Ark. I have a bird bath. So there's some. Did you, Tina? Yeah. But I like their little tails.
I remember having those as a kid and putting them in like the type cut tray in little drawers on the wall, like little knickknacks I could buy at antique sales when my parents were at shows.
Exactly. This is how I remember them as a kid. And this mirror will be up for sale later on in our sale. I remember this as a kid. My mom would have hers on a mirror.
Oh, yeah. How fancy.
See the beautiful reflection of them in the mirror.
Did I ask you, have I figured out, are we like did we graduate about the same time too?
Like, I graduated in 88. I think I'm older than you.
I graduated in 90.
Okay.
So pretty close, not too far off.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Hey, Tammy. Oh, there you go.
Hi, Tammy. Oh, that's cool. Right? Yes, I met Tammy there too, actually.
At Misty's?
Yeah, Tammy and I actually didn't talk, but she was there. Yeah.
Nice. I wanted to go to her pop-up so bad. I just couldn't figure out how to get it done. Oh, Sean's a 90 graduate. Nice.
Very, very cool.
Okay, I have a little. We're all those 80s, 90s kids. Oh, he's a vintage. I'm assuming he's an ornament, like to clip on to a tree. But I think he could go like other seasons too. He's not too Christmas. He's not only Christmassy. We can start him at $5. He has like a velour finish to him. We can hold him still so he's not fuzzy. And then all the gold accents. Rhinestone, cording, the beaks. He does need a little bit of a repair right here to reattach this little cord on the tip of his wing. But he's got his clip and could go on anything. So, oh, look, everybody. Janine's 79, Susan's 85, Vintage Gate's 93.
All right.
We're all right in there.
Awesome.
Chris, 79, Sandy, 81. All right, Baba Wally. He's a bluebird of happiness.
I love that, Baba Wally.
Now, to me, he's a little bit more like he looks more blue on my screen. He looks more turquoise to me. A little bit more. See, like stuff. This is like a mint green color to me. So he's coming across, in my opinion, a little bit too blue. But so, yeah, I think it'd be fun to do another meetup. What would be really interesting is to be able to figure out to do some form of a chat somehow where everybody could kind of put in their, where they are and who would be willing to meet up and everything like that. Because it's really hard to plan that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, I thought I said, Paul, starting at 5. I thought I did. I thought I said that out loud. He's also got that spring.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I really like that. Doing, 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 doing.
Right, like those springs at the top of the door. Mm-hmm. Like that would, like the stoppers.
Yep.
So, but he's got the, look at his little hair right there. I think that's so silly.
It is the hair in the eyes.
It's like Barbie's hair, just like flat right on top.
Totally.
You just need a little glitter, Barbie, and you'll be perfect. Spot on.
I love glitter.
You'll have a bird twin. So, oh, okay. Well, good. See, I thought I said it. At least I'm not saying it in my head and it's not coming out. So, all right, we'll put him aside and we'll put Miss Barbie back. What's next?
All right, I have another fairy lamp.
Oh, Jeanette's saying that there's a meetup in the works for Springfield Extravaganza. I think for me, Thrifty Hippie's in at 5.
Oh, yay.
All right, count it down quick, Paula. I'll watch the chat and you can start, Barbie.
Okay, so I have another fairy lamp, and inside I have a color changing tea light. That's the color that you see revolving inside. This is a frosted fairy lamp. It's going to start, Miss Paula, at 13.
Thank you.
This is vintage from the 70s in that it is Westmoreland as well. So I'm just kind of holding here so you can see the color changing.
Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose. It's 6.5 inches tall. Again, it is frosted, 2 pieces, starting at 13. Yes, Tina is the one who has given Misty all of her Liberace pieces.
Okay.
Yes, that is.
Oh, I know who that. Okay. That puts a face to a name for me. Thank you.
So here's the bottom, which is, like I said, it's all frosted. There's no chips or cracks. And so it's very, what I like about this is that you could use it in any season. And of course, you could use any type of light inside. Again, I have this color changing light that I have in.
Even those little bitty like LED fairy lights on the string, like on the mini ones, that would be pretty in there too.
Exactly. And if I had that, I definitely would have put those in because I think that would be perfect for this frosted one versus the color changing. But yeah, so this one is starting at 13. If there's any interest in this one.
Look, I have multicolored ones. Hold it up over here.
Here we go.
See if we can get it. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys. I'll move on. Go ahead, Miss Becky.
Okay. I'm still on this one box I just opened up. So let's see. It's kind of like a Pixie.
Let's see. Oh, that's so cute.
Magnetic pickup
sticks. Oh.
And there is the Pixie magic wand, which I don't think is in there. I think we have all the sticks, but I bet you there was one that had like they have like little metal bands on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you there was a magnet, obviously, at one point for them to be picked up. But it has great graphics on it. Let me find the right spot for you. Stephen Manufacturing Company, Herman, Missouri. And it's got that little Pixie logo right there. Get my face out of the way. And it's the whole tin with all the graphics on it.
Is the tin metal or is it paper?
It's the cardboard tube with a metal lid and a metal base.
Cool.
It is 8.5 inches tall. And we can start this one at $8. Look at that face, though. It reminds me of the Misfit Toys.
Yes, it does.
Claymation, guys.
Yes.
And it's got all the instructions on the back side of the tube. But because it said Pixie on it and it had that guy on it, I couldn't leave it there.
Definitely couldn't leave it.
Certain things just migrate home with me. So yeah, 7.5 inches tall. See what? Oh, here you go. See? perfect with Peggy's mushroom and the red and blue colors.
For sure.
And yeah, I don't have anybody else to put with it right now. But I don't know if all the sticks are there, honestly. But to have that many in here just alone, usually there's missing so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 28 sticks in there.
Well, and isn't it interesting, Becky, that that's a child's toy and it's got these little pointy ends?
I know. Yeah, right? Reminds me of the lawn darts.
Yes. And there's probably no warning on it. Like, be careful, these will poke your eye out.
Yeah, so it doesn't say how many of each color are in it. You just get more points for certain colors. So obviously the ones that have less of that color were worth more points when you play the game. So, all right, I'm going to write down what I put him at, and I'm going to bring you back up.
Okay. All right, so I don't know if you can see it on the light box right over here. Right over here. I was going to start at 15. I've got this clear art glass blown Christmas tree. You know, it's a little early to think about anything related to that season, but I came across one, so I had to pick it up and I wanted to bring it here because it's Becky's sale. It's glass.
Oh, and I told people I was going to do Christmas in July, and I think I'm going to have to walk back on that a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty.
It is pretty. Why do you think you're going to have to walk back on it?
Well, because I'm going to be gone for almost all of July.
Ah.
So I'm going to either have to do Christmas in June or Christmas in August. Because there's no use me hauling tubs of Christmas across the country to do live sales.
That makes sense. Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
So,
yes, Lucite clackers. That's right.
Yeah, for sure. Again, I've got this clear art glass hand-blown Christmas tree on this beautiful color-changing stand, starting at 15. And glass is one of my favorite things to collect and to display. I think glass is absolutely beautiful. Let me take it off the stand and show you some details. The bottom here is very smooth. You can see all the way up to the top.
That's a pretty one. Barbie ships out of Minnesota, Yvonne.
Yes, I'm from the good state of Minnesota where Miss Becky originated from. I'm actually in St. Paul. And so it's got this nice smooth bottom. I do not know who made this piece, but it's absolutely stunning. So it's got this nice, it starts here at the tip, comes down. It's got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that one doesn't have a maker on it?
There is no maker. When I picked it up, and then doing my research, I know there's one particular brand that makes these. And
it starts with an S.
It starts with an S. I was looking them up. See if I have a bunch of tabs open on my computer.
Is it Italian or is it?
I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, there is a maker of these Christmas trees.
And I think it ends with an I.
Let me see if it's still here. I've got eBay up and a bunch of tabs.
It's a nice clear glass.
I don't have it up anymore.
Still like Stilvani or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't. That's just but that's a nice, pretty piece.
I think it is too. So hence why I wanted to bring it, just so, if you don't have a Christmas tree yet and you wanted to get it for your collection.
Well, the trees are so versatile for any display.
Well, and that's, like I said, I love clear glass, and I actually have a clear Christmas tree that I keep up all year. And actually, it's new. It's not vintage, but it's battery operated, and the battery blows a fan, and all this glitter blows up into it. And it's
those are fun.
And I love it. So yeah, I would definitely have this on all the time as well.
There it is. Dale has put it in the chat for us. Thank you.
Yes.
So,
thanks, Dale.
Silvestri? I believe it's Italian or French. I think it's Italian.
But, well, thank you all for taking a look at this beautiful tree. If you're interested, just let us know in the chat.
And we had the start in there for that one? All right, making sure I didn't miss that.
Thank you, Becky.
I think that's kind of what I remembered, Barbie, but not sure.
I'll look it up.
Google it quick.
I'll look it up while you're talking.
Okay. I have one piece here. It's totally something I don't normally pick up, but I just thought she was adorable. We take off the sticker so we can see if there's any mark on the bottom. It's going to start at $5, please, Miss Paula. Italiano. There's Steph. Perfect. This was well, he told me they were like cupcake toppers. She's itty bitty. She's just like barely an inch and a half, inch and 3/4 tall. See if we can get it to focus on her face. And it's like a hard plastic, but it's got a 2-layer dress. And then it's made in Hong Kong, so it's probably somewhere around the 80s-ish, give or take. But look at that little heart base. And I'm thinking she looks like a little bitty bridesmaid that would have been on like cupcake toppers. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that.
She's very pretty.
She's just teeny tiny.
So cute.
I thought it'd be great for like the little knick-knacky shelves or the type cut trays. She also reminds me a little bit of Tinkerbell. Probably just because of what color she is. But I'm guessing she's close to about our age too, somewhere in those 40s to 50-ish years old. And can you imagine this little bitty something rolling around in somebody's little junk jar or dresser or something for that long and surviving?
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't she be cute as a little garden fairy? You could put little wings on the back. She could be on your garden, and it's plastic. I'm not thinking it could be outside. Like if you had it in a fairy garden, it wouldn't hurt her if you're watering little bitty succulents and stuff too. So, but she's just little bitty. So there's that one. I'm going to do another quick show and tell while I'm here on that one. I got Kari a little, she asked for these little bitty stash boxes or little, so she could work with some of the graphics.
Oh, nice.
So I found her a couple while I was out. Okay. You have more left on your end?
I do. I have, so I do. So.
Okay.
Okay.
A little Jack, a little Diane.
I have a vintage piece of Red Wing pottery. Becky, as you know, Red Wing here is in Minnesota. This is where they are at. And I have this piece here. I've added a few succulents just for decoration. I'll take them out. This piece is from, the time span is from 1950 to 1959. That's how far back this piece goes. Let me take these guys out. Here's what it looks like inside. It has this beautiful, mint green. This is going to start, sorry, Paul, this is going to start at 18. This beautiful mint green inside.
Now, I saw that you got a piece of Red Wing recently posted on your Instagram. Or maybe it wasn't real recently. Maybe it was one of the last. Anyway, I saw you got some. Do you collect Red Wing?
I don't. I have several pieces of it, but I don't predominantly collect Red Wing. I think it's just to answer your question, I don't predominantly collect Red Wing. No.
Okay.
I do have several pieces of it though, of this particular collection. Because it has an Art Deco feel to it.
I was gonna say that one looks mid-mod to me.
A
little bit.
I like the lines that are on this piece here and here on the base. It's very hard to detect, but right here, it gives the Red Wing mold number. I had to use.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I had to use my loop to look at the actual mold
yeah.
number.
Cricket said it looked like a large eye wash.
It does. It absolutely does. Or a very big mouth. So it's so in here it's 4 inches deep. So as you saw when I brought it out, I had some succulents inside, which although that sort of hides the coloring inside, which is absolutely beautiful. It's 6 inches tall and 6 inches wide.
So I mean, I'm sure lots of people have heard of Red Wing boots.
Yep.
They came out of Red Wing, Minnesota, just like Red Wing pottery did.
Yep, that's where it's from. Exactly.
And I think a lot of people would be familiar too, maybe with the crocks that they did for storage, the big, how many gallons, a gallon sizes of crocks that they used for food storage.
Exactly.
That also came out of Red Wing.
Those huge, and yeah, you see the red wings.
Yep, the Red Wing logo. Yep.
If you follow Patrick from Trusty Huckster, he's got a piano, and along the top of it, he's got several of those crocks that are sitting at top. But Red Wing is also known for this beautiful pottery, this particular line, and then they've got different lines where
they've got so many different patterns.
They have many patterns, some with applique flowers, some with, I've seen patterns. There's a violin, there's handles to vases. There's some that are shaped accordion style. So, and then some great pieces that just look.
Yeah, they did a good job, like rolling with what was going on in the time period and changing up with what they made.
Exactly. So yeah, Cricket, I appreciate that. Yeah, it is definitely good for a batch of succulents if you have those to decorate.
My grandma collected the Bob White.
Oh yeah.
Pattern.
Very nice. So it looks like we have Miss Kelly at 18. So Paula, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. If you want to do the going once. Yeah, Nancy. I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello, Nancy.
Yeah, violins. I had a couple at the beautiful table setting show when I sold them, and they had like a bird and some flowers in the pattern on the plate. I have no idea what pattern they were, honestly.
Miss Kelly, let me know if you'd like me to include the succulents with this. I'd be happy to send those to you.
Succulents may be included. Okay. I have some stir sticks. Is where we're going to call these ones. And they are glass, like candy canes, with a twisted white with a green and a red stripe through them.
I love those.
So we can, let's see. Let's start them at $8 for the set of 4. They're not exactly the same. They're very, very close. See, like this one's a little bit shorter. Let me hold it in the right place. And then the length is a little bit different when I hold the arch at about the same height. So they were hand done, but I have no idea where. But I've been trying to, like I said, trying to pick up some of this fun art glass. It makes it, they're quite durable. You almost think they're acrylic because but you can tell with the little sound that they're definitely glass. But I thought they'd be fun for, hot chocolate mugs or any sort of a display. Or even hanging them on a tree, for that matter.
That's definitely what I would do.
And I can't remember, it's tired enough that I can't remember what that twisted stuff is called inside, like the Murano does. What's that called?
It's called Latticino.
Yeah, that's it. That's what this is like a cane like that. And then they would lay these canes in a row on like the paperweights and stuff. And then they put that into the glass. But this is just the cane itself made into a candy cane.
That's awesome.
So I see Chris at 8. So, and this one is a little bit thicker than like this one. I can tell the difference or not. You can just tell it by holding it. Oh, there's Mom. She's still awake, jumping in at 9. So another fun thing that I found out that I didn't know Fenton did is they would make canes, like literally a cane, like a walking cane, for parades, for local occasions. Yeah.
Wow.
And the factory workers would walk with their canes in the parades, like glass canes.
Awesome.
Yeah. And as you would imagine, not very many of those survive.
Sure.
Then. So, but
I'd sure like to get my hands on one of those, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I came across one in Texas, and we couldn't verify that it was Fenton.
Yeah.
But it was close enough that one of the gals here in town decided she would like it, so I brought one home for her from Texas. So it was pretty cool. So, nice. All right. We have Chris is in at 10, so we can count it down. Mom, if you're out, if you let us know, I'd appreciate it. Maria King is my mother, if you haven't been with us before. And they also remind me of those. Do you remember the pens, like from Walgreens, that were red, twisted ones? That's what else they remind me of.
I do remember that.
So, okay, dokie, counting it down. Make my sticky note. I feel really close to the camera tonight. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know. Do you know, Barbie?
You're just wanting to feel close to your friends.
I guess, because now I'm like holding things and I feel like I'm right up here. And I'm like, oh, I gotta back up. I can't see the whole thing. Thank you, Chris. All right. Your turn.
All right. Miss Paula, this is going to start at 18, and thank you again for helping us out tonight. So I have another piece of pottery. This is another lady head vase. This is different probably than what you've seen before. This is actually Hager. This is Hager pottery. Let me get you a close up here.
Oh, look at her.
Yes.
I wonder if they ever painted those too, like more details.
I have seen a couple that did have some painting to the face, but most of this style of one is just in this glaze, if you will. So if you're not familiar with Hager, so the woman on the faces of these is actually based off, this is some research I did, based off the designer's wife, Ruth.
Oh.
So the designer is Royal Hickman. He's a designer, and Royal Hickman worked for Hager. So sometimes you hear people saying Royal Hager. Well, Royal Hickman was the designer. Hager pottery is the pottery maker is Hager.
Yes.
So this is Hager pottery. Here's the back. Here's the inside. So definitely could add some plants to that if you'd like.
Little pocket.
Little pocket as well, if you wanted to. And here she is. She's a nice size. She's 6.5 inches tall. Hi, Carol. By 6 inches wide. And to me, she's like a little Southern belle. She's got her flowing hair, looking up.
She's looking up into the sun, warming her face.
Oh, I do declare.
That could be so many different people too. Like, I mean, obviously you're saying it was designed after her, but it's a nice design.
Yeah, it is. And here's the bottom.
Is it white or is it a light gray?
No, it's a cream.
Cream.
It's an off-white.
I was getting gray at first. That was weird.
Oh, interesting. Nope, it's an
American actress Mae West. Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you, big sis. So we've got Chris at 18. So Paula, if you want to go ahead and start counting this down.
Oh, Lori. Oh, Becky is in at 20.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh.
Thank you all for your interest. Sandy, were you thinking Gone with the Wind too? Yeah, that's what came to mind too.
Chris is back in at 21.
I was
I
thinking
was kind of thinking Gone with the Wind also.
I was thinking about rewatching that the other day. I don't know why it came to mind. I don't know what triggered it, but it was like, I haven't watched that in a while. Not that I don't think I could watch it in one sitting, of course. That would definitely be an event to do that. But
okay, so I have a quick question while we're waiting for this to finish up here.
Yeah.
Becky, if you want to be in at 22 or higher, please let us know unless you would like to be out. So we have Lori is Blue Flamingo Mercantile.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there somebody who's a pink elephant?
Yes.
Is that Sam?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I wasn't. I was just making sure I'm not losing my mind. Because all of a sudden I went, wait, is it pink flamingo and blue elephant? I had them totally mixed up. All right. Becky was 22. Oops. Chris was 24.
I don't know if she's blue right now, but I know that Lori at times likes to do the blue hair coloring. So that's kind of how I was keeping a little bit.
That helps too.
And I like to do like association sometimes when I'm meeting people or seeing people.
My goodness. When I first started on YouTube and I was trying to just watch the chats and recognize names and stuff, it was so hard to keep everybody straight for it at the beginning. So Becky says she's out. So we have Chris at 24, so we can finish counting it down.
I appreciate everyone's interest in that piece. Thank you.
Yeah.
She is lovely.
Here we go. Last call. Oh, I thought I undid it and I did it again. Perfect. We're sold. Yay.
All right, Chris, thank you so much.
Have you seen Yvonne's video lately? Okay, do you know who Yvonne Thrifty Rich is? Let me first ask that. I know her because she's local to me.
First of all, you probably haven't heard this story.
Okay.
But I'll share it with you. So back in COVID days, when COVID first started, Yvonne did this show where she invited a whole bunch of resellers on her show. And it was like a telethon for resellers.
Okay.
Like all these different people would come on and would talk. And that's how she introduced. So I was watching Yvonne before I was watching Jeffrey. She introduced me to Jeffrey.
Oh, wow.
And she introduced me to George. And that's
I might have to go way back and watch some of those.
So, so yes, I definitely know who Yvonne is. She definitely got me into watching resellers. So yes, definitely.
Well, so she has a whole bunch of Hagar in her booth, Royal Hagar in her booth. And they just had a fire in that antique mall.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So there she is, 2020. That would be something to go back and watch. That would be fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So as we continue, I'm talking about that. Miss Paula, we can start these at $9, please.
Those are so darling.
2 more stir sticks. So the one with has a black tip, has a black tail. They're little fish, even though it looks like kind of like a ponytail, but it's like an angel fish. And then this one has a yellow tip and the yellow tail. And they're almost like marbles.
The lips.
But, yeah. Yep, these are swizzles. No. Oh, wait. There is some glow to the yellow tail. Let's see. Can we capture that?
Hi, Angela.
It's kind of blowing it out, but the yellow tail does glow. And yep, and so does that. Can we see that? How it goes that bright orange color?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, there it is. It's hard to catch it today. So, hi, good looking. How are you tonight? Let's see. I'm going to go make sure I made anything. Yes. Oh, so that was what I was going to ask Yvonne, is if your Hagar was okay, because it was in a glass showcase. So,
oh, good.
That is. I'm thinking, I'm not sure about that person there.
Well, I've actually seen that person in another place, but that's the same. But it's the same comment, just added your name. So I don't know if this person is fishing or what.
Okay, well, we'll just carry on. Pink elephant parlor and oh, yes, that's right. Got it, Tammy. Perfect. All right. So yeah, and then with the fire there, apparently she told me today it was right above her booth, and she's done a little video about it. And then the sprinklers went off, which is fantastic. But then it like there's some soot damage of things that have to be washed off, and all her vases filled up with water from the sprinkler systems.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Mhm.
Yvonne, I'm so sorry.
So it's taken a little bit for it to get back. They were closed for a couple days, and then a section was closed for a little while for them to get it back going. And I think now she's got it pretty much all put back together again. But
I'll have to watch that video. Oh my goodness.
so yeah. But all right, there's those stir sticks.
I love those.
And yeah, I thought they were kind of fun. It'd be almost fun to put like inside a vase.
I was just thinking inside a piece of pottery, they would look great.
Well, so that they like submerged in water even, so that the clear would disappear in water, and you'd see the fish just kind of floating in the water.
That's a great idea.
All right.
What did those start at?
$9.
That's a great price.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Go from glass to wood here. So this is a Japanese kokeshi doll. And this one,
are different. I've seen a lot of people have them, and I don't see them often. I know Yvonne's found them here.
Yeah, these so this is a vintage one. And how you I can't give you an exact time frame, but the newer ones, the heads look more like a helmet. I shouldn't say the head, the top wood part, and you've probably seen them. They're more squared off, and they almost look like they have a helmet. This is an older one. It's got the round head, so they're made of wood, as you can see, and they're hand painted. And it's starting at 18. Now, as you can see here, some of the painting has worn off a little bit here on the top. And these are they're from northern Japan. And what they were, so with the kokeshi dolls, what you do is you offer them to someone in friendship or love. And they're painted in different patterns. And now I can't even, I won't even pretend to know what these symbols are. But this would be its marking, I'm assuming, by the artist. It's 6 3/4 inches tall, so it's almost 7 inches tall. So kokeshi dolls are very collectible. Again, and it is Japanese.
That one's a little different shape than I'm used to seeing, too. It's a little bit taller and narrower.
It is. Yep. And it's a nice solid piece of wood, so there's no cracking to the wood pieces.
I bet you it took a lot to hand paint those as well.
I would think so. All right. I'm going to pass on from this one.
Okay.
Guys.
I'm just organizing my next piece.
Thanks, Miss Paula.
I have a box of recipes.
Ooh.
So one of the things we've talked about is a lot of the things that were made in Colorado Springs, because I know as I went through like my antique mall that's closing, Willowstone, we showed the Van Briggle pottery, and I showed Simpage. Those are both Colorado Springs. So this is like not like that, but it's a Colorado Springs company. So I think I have it all organized now. And it's out of business now, but it is Current Incorporated.
Oh, yes. I remember Current.
And it was mail order. And they used to have a big like outlet store here, and everything shipped out of a production facility here in town. Jeff even worked for them for a couple years.
Oh, really?
During high school, college years. Yeah, somewhere in there. So this is going to start at $5. So it says Here's what's cooking. And then it says Colorado Springs right on the front of it. Has a little pink gingham in the background and blue graphics. And it has the stove shaped, like just on the front, recipe cards inside.
Oh, I love this.
And so we've got a group of, Leanne said she's lagging a little bit, but I think we're okay. So some of them are handwritten on. Let's see if I can do that right. There we go. So there's the whole stack. And then there is this batch at the back. All these are all still clear. So they haven't been used at all. And then a little note at the bottom. It says, have you seen other current products?
Well, yes. I always loved going through their catalogs.
Oh, yeah. We would go. My mom was a teacher, so we would always go for like the end of rolls, like for papers, because she'd use them for bulletin boards and cards and stuff. So stickers.
Stickers for sure.
Here's some cinnamon rolls.
Stationery.
Yeah. Philadelphia something. I can't even read some of this handwriting. Sauce over cream cheese casserole. Don't know what this is. Funnel cakes.
Yum.
Shortbread. Oatmeal cookies.
Stop it.
You know, what's missing is the name of From the Kitchen of, like whose name is on here. Thai tuna from Karen Rose. And there's pad thai, pumpkin bread, kind of a mix here of all different things. 5-cup salad.
Very savory mix.
Rhubarb bread, and then a Japanese fruit pie.
Oh my.
So all sorts of fun little hand written recipes. And this precedes me going and Mom going to the outlet and buying stuff. So I would guess this was more even into the 60s.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when they opened, honestly. But I know what a lot of the 70s and 80s stuff looks like because we'd always see it here at the outlet.
Same. That's cool you had the outlet. I had to mail order my stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could go in and buy stickers for, 5 cents a sheet, 10 cents a sheet, that kind of stuff.
Oh, man.
But, so, no worries, Leanne. I think we got it. And we'll carry on to the next one. It's your turn.
Awesome. Well, just to let you know, looks like your mom is interested in that.
Okay. Mom wants those for $5. Quick, count it down, Paula.
And while Paula's counting that down, I just want to let everybody know I have 2 items left.
Okay.
All right, my next item, once Miss Paula is done counting that down, is going to start at $14. And what I have here, and I showed it to you a little bit earlier.
Thank you, Paula.
Is this vintage brass trimmed gilt mirror. So I'm bring it a little bit closer here so you can see. Again, this is going to start at 14, Paula. And there's little fuzzies here from where I cleaned it off. Here are the feet, and it has 3. And all 3 feet are on there securely. And it sits very nice and secure. It doesn't wobble. The mirror is in there nice and secure.
It's a nice beveled mirror, too.
It is nice and beveled, yeah. Now, I don't have a maker. Get this nice board here in the back. So it's in really good shape for its age.
Miss Paula, Miss Barbie, I have to run really quick to the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Take your time. So I just love the detailing and then the ball of the feet here. Come closer. There we go. And I see Tina at 14. So if you're interested, oh, look, there's me. I like these for all sorts of displays. Like earlier, I had the 2 swans on it. I like how you can see the different reflection of items. Put our little lid on here. Or, as you know, you could stick your, a lot of people like to put their old perfume bottles That's what I had on here as I had this in my collection for a while. I have a collection of old perfume bottles. I find when I'm thrifting, I do find old perfume bottles. Some still have perfume in them, and those are quite collectible. In fact, I have some that are listed in my eBay store. They look so beautiful on this mirror and the reflection. And I just love the different old bottles because of the different shapes. I don't think they make bottles like they used to. And I just find them so beautiful. So we've got Tina at 14. If there's any other interest. So it's 8 by 8 and it's 1 inch in height. I'll give you some reference for size. So there's smaller ones, there's larger ones. I like this one because I would call it a medium size. So it's not going to take too much room. Again, it's 8 by 8 on a vanity or on a shelf. So we got Paula, if you want to start counting it down. Thank you so much, Chris, for putting that in. I appreciate that. And it's so great to be on at night. I'm usually on I'm always on in the morning. I'm on Tuesday mornings. And so being on at nighttime is really nice because I get to spend time with you guys and people that I don't normally get to mix with. So I'm so glad to be here.
Ooh, thank you. Sorry about that.
No, I generally have to do that on Tuesdays too with Daniel because I'm usually drinking so much coffee in the morning.
I know. I talk and I have to have something to drink, and then I get told. I'm like, my body's like, now, and I'm like, okay, I have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So did you finish up your mirror?
She's doing it right now. So thank you, Tina.
Wonderful.
On to you.
Nice. I have a couple show and tell pieces.
Cool.
So this one is one of those guest sets, the tumble ups. Mm-hmm. It's the bottom of it. So I'm going to try and find a cup to go with it.
Ooh.
And it glows.
Oh my gosh, it
crazy. And it's that lime, like a lime green opalescent with a it's not a spiral optic, it's just a straight optic. They didn't twist it. So hopefully I can find a cup, a tumbler to go up with it.
Tumbler, like Tambalin.
Yes. And then I found one candlestick. And this is a really neat color combination. It's called Sunset. And, oh, Lord, I'm not going to be able to remember the name of the company that made it. But this stuff is
that's gorgeous.
Pretty cool. And it glows like crazy too. So I'm going to try to find another one to match up with this because I have a comport in this. Mm-hmm. And I would love to make a really nice center, what do we call it? Console set with 2 candlesticks and the bowl.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So this one glows too. It's at the cadmium or whatever. Cadmium. Don't take my word on these things when I'm tired. It glows. It's those yellow reasons. My Barb and I always talk about, we need to do a video about which colors glow and why. We haven't done it yet, but
please do that.
Yeah. So we're working on it. We're trying to get examples of them, and that's the hard part.
Yeah, for sure.
So yes, it does look like a tequila sunrise. You're right. Flint? No, I don't think it's flint. It was, if I come up with it, I'll say it, but Mom might remember what it is. It was like a very short-lived company or a short-lived run of that color. So, and this one is one of those thumbprints, like a handkerchief vase. The colonial green, and it's swung out. So we can we can start this one at $12 if anyone is interested in this one. But I did those quick little show and tell ones. I think I have a couple more to show and tell too.
Oh, good.
So
that's really pretty.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's a goblet.
It does.
Like shape versus, say, a vase, because I don't know how to explain that. It definitely looks more like a goblet than, Because the comports in this usually have a longer foot, a taller foot to them. And then they're a little bit wider around. I mean, so it's just one of a different...
it to me looks very fancy goblet to drink out of, but...
I'm pretty sure it's a vase is what they consider it now.
Absolutely, absolutely. But there's so much dimension to it with the ruffle on top.
Yeah.
Thumb prints.
There's no glow in that colonial green, no matter how many times I try it. So, I try all the time. I'm like, I would love it to glow.
Oh, that piece is stunning.
So, but this one will start at $12 if anyone is interested.
Yeah, Margarita is.
And oh, all right, great. And it's Flinton. I'm getting my words mingled. It's Finton, but it's pre-logo. So those colonial color years were the amber, the green, the blue, the orange, and the pink were those early 70s and late 60s into early 70s. And I think some of them even went into production into the 80s. So it reminds me of all the colors like of the appliances back in the day.
Yes.
That was our first set of washer and dryer. Jeff and I got a repurposed or refurbished washer and dryer set in olive green when we were first married. So we can count that one down, please. I will write myself a note. So I will watch the chat. And you have one more left?
I do.
Okay.
And it's...
And I'll see. I'll look at... I think I have a few more glass pieces that'll be good for show and tell if you want to... If you're willing to stick around.
I am absolutely willing to stick around. You betcha.
Okay. I will listen and I will mute because these are loud.
Okay. So it's my second piece of Fenton. I have a pair of candlestick holders. This is going to start at $10. So it's the white hobnail, and it has both the flat and the pointed hobnails. The pointed is up here, as you can see, the flat here. And we've got the Fenton. There it is, the Fenton logo right here. Each has the Fenton logo. And I've got a couple of beeswax candlesticks just to give you some perspective on that. The candlestick holders are 4 inches tall. And they're just a beautiful pair of milk glass. And if you don't have any Fenton milk glass hobnail pieces, I think it's a great pair to add to your collection. Very colonial to me. And, you know, with any milk glass, it can pair with any colors. Black, for sure, I think looks great. But any other colors, I think the milk glass goes with.
Those are great. That hobnail milk glass. Everybody loves it. Goes with everything.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that was my last piece. I want to say thank you again, Becky, for having me. And thank you, everyone in the chat who watched, participated, and everybody who had interest in my items that I brought tonight. Thank you so much.
Do you want to do a recap at all? Oh, and you have Rebecca in at 10.
Well, thank you, Rebecca. We can do a quick countdown, Miss Paula. I guess I would just suggest if anybody wants to just go back and do a quick, go back if you want, just drag your cursor and just do a quick run through and just let me know in the chat if you're interested in. I'm going to hang out while Becky does some more show and tell, and you can just let me know in the chat if you're interested. And just shoot me an email right here and let me know.
Okay.
That you're interested
Sounds good.
All right. And thank you so much, Rebecca.
I'm like, oh, you're welcome. I'm like, oh, not me, Rebecca. Got it.
You too, Rebecca.
All the Beckys in the chat tonight. Oh, man. I was going to see if there was any other glass that I could pull out for you guys. So more than likely, these will end up in a show where I do all glass.
Thanks, Jeff.
So I have the birthday bear with the, got his tag, August, with the peridot or the green heart. Yeah. And I have the April bear with the clear heart. And so probably, let's see, I don't even know when, but I found another one of these for you guys. So that one is an orange. That's colonial orange, and it does glow.
It's beautiful.
And it's a hobnail one. And oh wow, really on the sides. I don't know. Can you see that at all?
Yeah.
It kind of blows it out. And this was the fun one that I found. Now he has some damage, but I was going to bring him to a glass night.
No, 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 no.
He's the lime green satin owl fairy light.
Oh, Becky.
So he's got a little damage, like somebody dropped him, and when it's got those little pieces that are supposed to help it stay right here, like right here.
Yeah.
And on the other side, they're broken off.
That's not bad. I mean,
but you won't see that. So, you know, like I like to bring some of those things to make sure they're saved, and I know other people enjoy them. So
it's a great piece.
I know it's loud.
No, you're fine. Unless you've got headphones on, you're good.
I do find that I watch a lot with my headphones on, so
I do too.
That could be bad. Doesn't have a fairy light yet. Oh, here, this is a fun one.
Oh,
the pumpkin. I have no clue who the maker is.
I love that.
And it is not marked, but he's a really pretty color. So I thought it'd be great for a fall sale.
Yes, and the stem too. I love how it's curled.
And I pulled this one because this is a made in Sweden one, even though it's a koala.
Oh.
This is a Swedish glass company.
Is it Kasaboda?
No.
No.
There's so many different Swedish glass companies.
Got it.
Matt Jonasson.
Johansson?
Matt yeah.
That's beautiful.
And they're like carved in or like etched in kind of in the back.
That would look nice on a light box too.
Yeah. Trying to find the other half. Oh, here you go. Since I told you I'd show you. So if you want to know a starting price on something, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you what I did find. And we'll get through the last little bit of it. As long as you're willing to hang out with me, Barbie. I love it.
I am.
Yes, the orange hobnail one. That one would probably need to start somewhere around. Those were going around. I think it needs to start somewhere around $40, $45.
That's what I was going to say too.
So, not that I'm not willing to sell it here, but I don't want to sit and just be like, have Barbie sit and wait on me, or if she wants to be done. No, that is definitely.
No. If you've got someone who's interested in it tonight, definitely.
That is definitely a co-op, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, the owl is pretty neat. Those are hard to find. Okay, here's the other little fairy light I found. Totally in a different place. And I know there's a name for these kind, but I don't know what it is.
There is.
And I'm going to see if it's, there's something marked underneath the tag, but you think I could get to it easily? No.
Angela, are you in the chat? I think you know what those are called. I forgot what the name is of those.
There it is. You guys can pronounce it. I'm not good with French. Bernardo.
Limoges, France.
Yeah. And it's a carousel horse.
Lithopain, that's it. Thanks, Nancy. Yes, lithopain.
It is carousel horses.
That's an amazing piece. Thanks,
so
Tina.
Maybe I just need to have like a whole fairy light night or something.
You know how much fun and awesome that would be?
It would. We had a lot of them at the show that, but there's a lot of Christmas ones left is what we seem to have left. Okay. Before I show that one, let's see what this one is. Oh, this is what I smell. This is hilarious. Sorry.
Good.
Do you have these little jars?
Yeah.
And they like stack on each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it has these plastic. They're fragrant.
Fragrant flowers.
Yes. They're air fresheners. Shangri-La 3-year guarantee. I think we've made it past 3 years at this point. Because I can smell it and it's not even open. I can smell it before I even unwrap it.
So you're saying it's longer than 3 years that's
yes, 3-year guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Immediate, or you get an immediate refund.
You know they mean business when they say that.
Yeah. So, and there's no way I'm opening that lid, just for the record. But I thought, with the tag on it, I thought that was fantastic.
For sure.
And let's see. So this one might go in my collection for a little while.
Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. Is that Viking?
Yeah.
Oh!
Look at that mushroom. Look at this. This is the iconic swoop shape on the stem for Viking mushrooms. And
that's a great find.
Is the satin crystal. So it's a crystal color with a satinized finish. And it's got the sticker on it. And it's the biggest size in the set. There are 4 different sizes.
Becky.
I was like, oh, yes, please. I will take that. Thank you so much.
Yes, please, and thank you. Good day.
Upstairs in a barn in the middle of, where were we? We were in Arkansas. So, yeah. Let's see. Everybody saw this last time.
Wow.
And I think I have a box full of recipe books.
Ooh. That
are all different little ones that I thought would be fun to go through eventually.
I love ephemera. It's one of my favorites.
Prize with winning recipes.
Nice.
And then some patriotic cards.
Cool. I love old decks of cards.
Those would be fun to do something in July with, because I thought it'd be fun to mix some patriotic in with the Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And okay. 2 things that I have left. Let's see. What is this one? I have to unwrap it and we'll get. Oh, okay. This isn't something I bought. This is one of those things that happens to glass. This is a chunk out of a vase. So, if people had watched my my lives at our Missouri Fenton Glass Show, on Sunday, I showed Max's booth. Goodness sakes, my words. This is a vase that he bought. It's called Mosaic by Betty, who worked for Fenton. And this is thick glass. Okay. There's the edge of it. It's at least a 1/4 inch thick right here. He set this vase down. It was probably a 14-inch vase. He set it down on the table, and this piece just went and fell out of it.
No. Oh, no.
So he's like, at first he's like, oh, I'm just going to throw it away. I'm like, no. So I saved these 2 big chunks out of it.
Oh, my God.
And I thought I'd see if I don't know if Kari can make anything out of it or not. But it's fantastic.
It's gorgeous.
And then we were like, just take the vase home and turn it around and put that big old hole to the wall, because you can't see it from the other side.
No reason to get rid of that. Oh,
but he just bought it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
that's hard.
Okay, and here's my last item. And these, if anybody's interested in these can start at like $5 each. These are little fish. Well, they go this way.
Oh my gosh.
They're little art glass fish.
I love those.
And they're on a fishing line to a little bobber.
No.
So you could put them in like an aquarium or a terrarium if you fill it with water. I don't know.
I love those.
And I have 6 different colors. And they are just the funnest little fishies. Or I suppose you could take them off and make a necklace out of them because they have a little loop on the top of them.
You definitely could. You find the most fun pieces.
So that was my other find. That was an estate sale we went to.
Yeah.
Do I have the vase? No, Max kept the vase. I kept the pieces he was going to throw in the trash. So
Tina's wondering why that happened, do you think?
they figured it probably had some sort of a stress crack in it or stress fracture. So then and it just was a matter of time before it released. And just setting it down, it was on a desk. It wasn't even on like a hard surface. Well, it wasn't marble or glass. It was just a nice wooden desk and set it down in it. We heard it fall off. And he's like, what was that? It was the weirdest thing. So, but there's all 6 of those little fishies. That's how they came.
I like those.
In there. So that is, the majority of all the things I bought on my way to and from Springfield.
Those are great pieces, Becky.
So I'm going to bring you back up next to me because I think we're close to the end here. Oh, right. I suppose you could glue it, but he collects, but he resells. So I'm pretty sure he meant for it to be something he was going to sell again. But it became something that he was just going to put in the back of his case and enjoy with the rest of his collection. So it's almost a 1/2 inch thick right down here.
That's wild.
So quick recap. Oh, I know. Everybody loves my deer behind me. This one right here. Yeah. Someday she'll come up in a sale. I'm not sure. I haven't done enough research on her. I'm fairly certain it's some sort of a Disney design, but it does have its sticker on it.
Wow.
So eventually, when we all have time.
Yeah.
Just cooperate and sit back in your little spot. Stay right there. So yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to ask Kari if she can make something out of it. I don't know if she can tumble it or break that big piece a little bit more. And then if you just tumble it, she could like maybe wire wrap it for a pendant or something.
That would be great.
But yeah, that's my hope. I have a whole bunch of broken glass downstairs for Kari to see if she can do that. So, okay. I see you, Ma. And something about Christine up higher? What did I miss?
I don't know.
Oh, 2 fish. Chris. I can choose? Okay. I will write down you
awesome.
and Mom. Perfect. Thank you. And 3 for Mom. Wonderful. Got it, guys. Yes, thank you, everyone. Oh, and Midge wants 2. Well, I have 6. So where did I'll go back and look at the chat and figure out who was where. Or maybe Mom would be willing to give up 1 and everybody could have 2 and it'd be everybody happy. Is that a possibility, Mom? So thank you so much for joining me, Barbie. It's really fun. I hope we didn't keep you up too late.
No. Thank you. No, I had a lot of fun too. And it, like I was telling them, I don't know if you heard it. I like being on in the evening. So this was great. Thank you again for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm more than happy. I'm so glad you accepted my invitation.
Me too.
How can that be a grizzly bear cub?
Oh, I guess it could too. If you think of a grizzly bear cub.
All right. Well, I guess it's a possibility. Oh, Mom wants 3. All right. Well, okay. Midge, are you good with 1? Sorry.
Mom's putting the hammer down.
No. What's funny is she was shopping with me the majority of the time because she was with me the whole trip. And I will discuss this with my mother since she came after Midge. Okay. So, I don't have a lot of I mean, I think for me, I think we passed more than what I have out. So it's probably just easier for y'all to watch the recap, the rewind, the rewatch, the replay, and make a comment or email me. It's probably the easiest way to do it tonight since we're getting to what, it's 10:19 here. Is it after midnight for you?
No, it's 11:19
Okay.
here.
I couldn't remember where the time zone switched over. So, okay. Sounds good, Ma. Thank you. Yeah, definitely watch the replay. So, and maybe we will be able to do a whole in-person get-together. I'm hoping in July is where we will be, but it will be like mid-July, give or take. So I don't know if you have, I can text you and all that stuff about that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Just keep me posted.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thumbs up, everybody. Subscribe to Barbie's channel. If you're new here, I'd love you to subscribe to mine. I'm working on trying to get out. It's so hard for me to get out one video a week. I can't barely do it. I don't know why. I am more than happy to sit here and do a live every week, but boy, that putting out a video a week is tough.
Yeah, yeah, it's a challenge for me too. It is for me as well.
But so
Something
that was fun. Now I can get all this stuff put away and move on. But I was more than happy to save it for you guys so you could see it first.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for sharing all that.
But all right.
All right, guys.
Anything else that you need to say or do?
No, just thanks again, everybody, for being here. I hope everyone has a lovely evening. Sleep well. And I will see everybody around in the chats. Thanks again.
Sounds good. I'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, and thanks, Miss Paula.
Thank you, Paula.